The two layers of body widening for vocal training. There is an outer and an inner layer, and I want you to focus more on the inner layer because it's going to give you the more amazing results. Hi folks, I'm Voba. I'm a singer and a vocal trainer, and this is my channel about anatomical vocal training. Today I want to go into a little depth with the layers of sensations that we can feel in our body and that we can work on with our voice. Because many students use the outer layer of your body, the muscles that appear to be more under your conscious control, the bigger muscles, the muscles more outside of your body. These muscles are very good for sports, right? But for vocal training, since our voice sits inside, it's like in the pretty much in the middle, in the center of our body. We need to focus on working with the inner muscles. Now, the muscles more towards your core, more closer to your skeleton, they are active with you more subconsciously than consciously, right? We use these muscles, especially like in our torso, for instance, our heart, like the stomach, the lungs even. The lungs are not muscles, but the muscles that open and close the lungs, they are not muscles that we usually use consciously. And that's why singing training, vocal training, is a lot about taking the muscle groups that we use subconsciously, not consciously, into the conscious movement and trying to figure out how can we use muscles that we usually use, just not knowing that we use them, consciously. This is something very important because most students really try harder. When I tell them, oh no, do more of this, they try harder. If you want to achieve something with your voice, you should not try harder, you should try less hard. You need to focus more on what you really need to do and let everything else out. Because if you use too many muscles, and especially the muscles, the bigger muscles on the surface level, then you will kind of like create so much tension that you cannot use the inner muscles, the more fine-tuned, the smaller muscles anymore. Because the bigger muscles will just pull in two directions and the smaller muscles have no way of holding against that. So what you want to do if you want to train your voice, you need to focus on the smaller tiny muscles, which means on the more subconscious level, which means you need to use your emotions more to train your voice rather than your conscious will. Because these tiny muscles that we are not used to consciously wield are connected with emotions. We use them when we have emotions. So what you want to do firstly, and that's a very important thing, vocal training is a mentality training, which I explain in depth in this video. A mentality training because you need to get into a certain state of mind, calmness and body awareness, feeling your body in order to work on your voice. And feeling your body is very important for vocal training, which I explain in depth in this video. In order to really open up your body, to really use the small muscles closer to your core, you need to work with a less conscious level. So that means you need to really calm down, really focus, and really relax. And then you work on little motor skills that give you isolated control over isolated muscle groups. And that is how your voice grows. That is how your capability, your motor skills with your voice will grow tremendously to maybe things that you didn't dream of having. But it starts with your mentality. It starts with you feeling your body, with you calming down, with you being so calm that your nervous system that calms you down starts to work, not the nervous system that brings you up, right? You want the nervous system that usually takes care of the more subconscious muscle movement to be activated when you do vocal training, because that will help you to activate these little muscles and get them from the subconscious use to the conscious use. I hope that helps you in any way. If it does, please leave me a like, a comment, and a share or a subscribe. And I would love to see you around. Want to learn how to do these things that I talk about in my videos? YouTube is great, but a course with an actual methodology is the thing that will give you real results. I have a course called Vocal Foundation on my website. I created a free tour where you can learn the what, why, who, how, and the content, the benefits, the finances, prerequisites, everything about the course. So if you're eager to get your voice to the next level, follow the first link in the description and sign up for my Vocal Foundation free tour.